Right guys, welcome back. So today we're going to be having a look at a compilation of ghost videos. It is titled The Scariest Ghost Videos of All Time, Volume 2. And this was released by a channel called Sleep is Cancelled, which is essentially like a channel like Slapped Ham. So what I've done is I've screen recorded it so I can put it into my editing software so we can slow it all down, analyze it, and try and debunk the scariest ghost videos of all time. So, without further ado, let's get into it.
This guy came to visit his grandpa at the hospital, and what he experienced while he was there left him with goose pimples all over. What he witnessed was so scary that if he didn't record this video, no one would have believed him.
What?
I mean, that's a bit insensitive of this guy for filming this while you can see his grandfather is literally on his last legs here. But if we go back, what I noticed straight away is this trolley apparatus, whatever this is always going towards the person who is filming. And why would he be filming this anyway? That's what you've got to ask yourself. Let's see if we can slow it down a little bit and see if we can see any, because it's quite obvious that he's pulling it with string. Yeah, I can't seem to see any of the old magician's wire. But again, look how bad quality the picture is. Now they purposely make the quality worse so that they can hide things like this. I mean, he's probably filming with an iPhone. An iPhone should be giving him, you know, at least 1080p resolution here, if not 4K. So they've downscaled it to make it look fuzzy, so it's hard to hide the string. But you notice it's moving towards him there, and then in the next shot he's on the other side of the bed and it's moving towards him on that side.
What?
So yeah, the first time it moved over to the right here, and then it's kind of moved in this direction towards the guy with the camera. So I'm pretty confident to say that he is pulling that. I mean, I will just have another look and see if we can see if we can spot any of the old glinting of the old magician's wire. No, I can't see any. You'll just have to take my word for it. But yeah, very insensitive of him to film this while his granddad's literally on his last legs. The lengths that people will go. Right, next one.
Big Dave is used to being the main big man in his house, so imagine his horror when he realised that his security camera caught something 10 times more powerful than he could ever wish to be.
Okay, so we've got an apparition that walks in the doorway here. Now, one thing I noticed straight away is it's definitely masked in. Those of you that don't know masking, it's basically you've got two videos, two of the exact same videos, and you cut a chunk off of one, you glue them together, and then you're basically laying two videos over the top of each other with a cut in it. So somebody could be hiding in plain sight and be moving stuff in the other picture. So what I do in this case is I always look for weird cuts in the image, and I can see straight away up here that is a masking cut right there. And not only that, you can see the blades on this side are acting pretty strange as well. You can actually see there's a cut either side. So that's how you know there's masking involved. And you can also see there where they've put a mask on the door, there's a straight line before the apparition disappears. So they haven't masked out the door properly either. Next. 18.
Anyone with a little imagination can whip up their own Ouija board. Just like these bored co-workers who decided to have some late-night fun with a used pizza box. But let's just say this pizza box cursed them even harder than Andrew cursed them, and it didn't need to involve the police. After their shift, now back at home, this cheerful crew of late-night pizza necromancers decided their pizza box Ouija board was ready for action. But do they even realize what they've created? Here's a rule worth remembering. Never use a Ouija board at home. Why? Because
they're rubbish.
Like leaving the door wide open for spirits to waltz right into your personal space. And once they're in, cutting the connection can be a nightmare.
Okay, let's spin around in like 3 circles. Is there anybody here? That's what I'm working on.
Any old whiskey glass can be used to point to the letters, and the dude seems to know some of the rules to use a Ouija. But again, do they even know what they might be bringing into their lives?
You can see straight away that the guy nearest the camera, he's moving it.
What is your name? S U S What do you want?
Is this it? Please tell me something interesting is going to happen here.
Oh. Kill. I'll do this shit.
Did you guys move it?
No.
Are you sure?
I didn't fucking move it.
I wasn't even touching it there.
I think there might have been a little cut there in where he put the camera down to his whatever he did. Okay, something decent for me to debunk here. Okay, straight away I can see some kind of weird stuff happening up here with the carpet. Yeah, it's a mask. We go back and forward here. You concentrate on this little bit of carpet here, it's completely still, and then all the carpet around it is moving. And you can see that the board up, and look down here as well, the board is shifting. It's overlaid. It's an overlaid mask.
Fuck.
What's that?
Shit. Here, take this.
Don't. Jackson!
What's that all about?
Oh God. Oh God. Oh God. Oh God. Oh God. Oh God. Oh God.
You okay?
Jesus. Jesus.
Well, the acting is so bad as well. Next.
This guy can't seem to catch a break. He works the long graveyard shift hours as a security guard for a leisure centre in his Spanish town. He and his work partner spent their evenings waiting for something to happen that never does. Or does it? Because after a while, his co-worker started taking less and less shifts, telling him that he felt as though things around him were messing with his head. The longer he worked there alone, the more he'd wish he heeded his partner's warnings.
Puta madre, coño.
Puta madre, coño. Yeah. String. Let's go back and see. I think there might be a mask there, actually. Can see the picture acting funny at the top here. It's all still. See the pipe here? Completely still at the top, and look at the pipe moving at the bottom. And it even gets thicker there. Yeah, that's a mask, that one.
Puta madre, coño. Bueno, algo raro.
Okay, I don't think he's masked in this one. There you go. What's that? A wire glint there. Just there. Yeah, I can't see any mask in there, but I can see a little glint of a wire.
You could say it's unbalanced weight, but it is not suspicious that two things topple over in the exact same fashion. He mustered up the courage to carry on doing his usual rounds, and as you probably guessed, it only got more hair-raising.
No, I bet it did.
La puerta esta. ¿Por qué está encendido? Hostias.
Okay, that door was acting a little bit strange then. It was a little bit wobbly. Yeah, I mean, look how the door was acting there. And here? Is that like a shadow of a hinge, maybe? Just completely changes. You can see the wall up here, completely still, and then look at the wall down here. It's moving about. Definitely another masking. Again, just overlaying 2 videos on top of each other here.
Entendido. Hostias. Hola. 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 Me piro.
Luckily for him, after this downright horrifying experience, the Christmas holiday.
And I've noticed as well with these when these kind of things are happening, they're very zoomed in. That's because if you're zoomed right out into the full shot, again it's harder to mask. So if you zoom in and make the shot, more concentrated, then when you've got 2 videos overlaid with each other, you've got more wiggle room to move the 2 pictures together to try and line them up. So that's why most of these videos look like really zoomed in.
Is rolled in, and he got some well-deserved chill time. Well, that was until he realised whatever had been haunting him at work might have followed him home.
Hola, buenas. Feliz Navidad. Aquí en la casa de mis padres esperando a ver, para darles una sorpresa a ver cuando vengan, que no saben que estoy aquí. Hostias.
When he went back into work afterwards, he tried his best to stay away from the kids' area, hoping that if he just kept away from the hotspots, he would be fine, but he couldn't have been more wrong.
Well, I can already tell what he's going to move here. It's going to be that pink dumbbell because it's slightly out of shot. And he's trying to hide. There we go. See, if you saw that moving, you would have the camera directly central to that dumbbell, but he's always slightly keeping it out of shot because he's trying to hide. I think he's doing this with a wire. Well, this is moving.
The scariest part of this video is right at the end when the rowing machine handle continues to move. But it's not the swaying, it was the fact that it spun around and came to a complete halt. As it began to gently bounce up and down, he was hit with the underneath.
Wait a minute. Look at the shadow here. Look at the reflection here on the floor. You can see the reflection of somebody doing that. So they're pulling a wire to get that the bars to move there. Oh, ridiculous.
The scariest part of this video is right at the end when
Look.
the rowing machine handle continues to move.
Keep an eye on the reflection if it shows that shot again.
But it's not the swaying, it was the fact that it spun around and came to a complete halt. As it began to gently bounce up and down,
Look.
he was hit with the undeniable
Someone's doing that.
realization that someone or something was holding onto the bar. He hot-footed it back through the building, hoping to happen upon something less petrifying, but as he stumbled past the kids' area once more, he was drawn towards one of the playrooms, which was when he witnessed his last straw.
Ay, su madre.
Did you see that there, guys? What's this, guys, here? What do you think that is? Do I even need to say?
Ay, su padre. Ay, su...
Just saw it again then as well. There we go. Just there.
Ay, su vieja. No jodas, no.
And again. Just here.
Que suenan. Se oyen cosas, machos.
And again. There. And there.
Ay, su... Joder. No jodas.
And again. Just there.
No jodas, macho.
And again. You see, it's moving the exact same time as the abacus there. Ridiculous. Yeah, just glinted again there.
No, esto ya.
Next.
Have you ever felt someone is creeping up behind your back? Watch this.
Again, look how bad the quality of the video is here. What are they filming with? It's absolute shocking. Yeah, that's just been added in.
Redditor Jimena jumped up exactly because she felt someone was creeping.
See, in that shot, you can't see no hand. You can't see nothing. But in the other shot, you can see a hand. Well, you'd be able to see it in this shot as well if there's actually a hand there. So that's how you can tell it was added in.
Was creeping up on her and then touched her on the shoulder. If you look closely, you can see the disembodied hand that did it.
Next.
Dolls have been bringing joy to children and adults for thousands of years, but they are also curious objects, which sometimes seem to have a life of their own. Reports of dolls acting on their own, being possessed, or haunted by ghostly spirits are many. This Reddit user has a large collection of dolls, but look closely.
Make it stop. Can you make it go to blue? What the f?
It was the doll on her bed all along. Did you see it? Would you share your bed with a doll that seems to move on its own?
Well, it's funny how she was sat right next to the doll that moved. And the REM pod, we all know we can set off REM pods with things. Keys for a car, the automatic lock for a car, radio. There's loads of things that can set off a REM pod. Number 14.
While filming this eerie video, this paranormal team found themselves in way over their heads. They were called in by the neighbours to investigate the decrepit remains of what was once a cosy family home. Throughout the 90s, the house you're about to see was apparently tormented by some kind of malevolent spirit. The family tried everything they could to escape the jaws of their own personal hell, but it was no use, and a priest eventually had no choice but to remove the family entirely and condemn the house. It stayed mostly dormant for a good 2 decades. But nice things can't last forever, can they? Check out what they found inside.
Só avisar pra você ler isso aqui. O clima que tá muito pesado, mano. Muito tenso aqui hoje. Isso, cara. Aí, ó. Não, peraí. Não, vem pra cá. Vai. Não, peraí. Nossa.
Really?
Que isso, cara? Tá louco?
Okay, well, walk round to the other side of the building then, where that roof is. Somebody's obviously, somebody's obviously stood on something, just bashing the roof in with a hammer. Go round and check the roof.
Nossa. Que louco, irmão. Aqui, ó. Eu quero que cada um de vocês não faça essa obra. Cada um de vocês faça a oração da religião sua, fazendo baixo agora, tá? Vai.
What, are you going to go around and check then?
Mano, eu tô sentindo mal. Caramba. Tá borrado. A gente já se retirou da casa. Que isso? Tô nervoso. Ó, olha só.
Number 13.
This terrifying footage comes straight from a haunted house in Apodaca, Mexico. So crazy, it was even featured on Netflix's Haunted Latino America.
Oh, it's got to be real then. It's got to be real. Let's watch this one. I'm excited.
The house's grim past? A soldier's daughter was tragically snatched, leading to a chain of events so dark it's hard to believe. After years away in the USA, the soldier returned home only to uncover his wife's betrayal. In a moment of rage, he ended her life and left her to rot in the closet. Fast forward to...
As you do. I mean, is that even a true story? Has that just been fabricated?
Today, paranormal investigator Ricky, urged on by his fans, decided to do a live stream exploration inside this creepy-ass property. But what he captured on camera was enough to make even skeptics think twice. Let's watch.
Again, why is it so zoomed in?
No mames, aquí se escucha algo, ¿eh? Si quieres que me vaya, haz algo, que yo me dé cuenta que estás conmigo. Significa que está cerca, ¿eh? Haz algo. ¿Quieres que me vaya? Haz algo.
Why is this white sheet keep pulsing and moving like that? Okay, it's all weird here. Yeah, I think he's masked this out, and somebody is stood pushing it. It's just glitching really bad, the white sheet there.
How freaky. Did you hear it? A disembodied female voice breaks through, whispering something out of a nightmare. Considering the dark history of that place, check the wardrobe. Of course, after hearing this, he jumps up like the bed's made of lava. Well,
I didn't hear any voice there.
While this thermal scanner starts flashing for fun. And just when you think it can't get any creepier, the wardrobe starts shaking faster than your mum's favourite toys.
Ha ha! Oh, hilarious.
Naturally, the skeptics in this live stream came in hot. It's just you wobbling the camera, Ricky, they typed, probably from under their own blankets. But Ricky wasn't about to let them get the last word.
Yeah, but was it a live stream? Or was it him playing a video on a live stream? That's what I think.
Determined to prove he wasn't pulling a fast one, he moved closer to the wardrobe. And that's when things went from spooky.
And why is that sheet all strategically placed, covering the right-hand side of the wardrobe there?
To straight up chaotic.
¿Para dónde quieres que me vaya?
Look here, when we go back and forward. Look at it disappearing and reappearing. All of this side of the wall here is moving, and this side is completely still. Look at it. Ridiculous. Yeah, he wasn't live streaming this, that's for a sure fact. He was playing a video. He was, how can I word this? He had this video playing on screen and he was just recording the screen to make it look like it was a live stream. Number 12.
Some people chase clout, others chase adrenaline. This guy, he's chasing things that don't even breathe right. In the dead of night, he charges into darkness after something unexplainable. No backup, no flashlight, just a camera and a death wish. Posted by 3AMR, a channel that basically makes horror a lifestyle. This clip is the definition of, I've made a huge mistake. He creeps through a maze of abandoned buildings like he's haunting trauma on purpose. And as the breathing gets heavier, the air thicker, something lets him know he's not alone. Watch this.
Again, shitty camera quality. I think there actually is somebody stood there.
بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم وشو ذا؟
As he keeps creeping through
Saint Ishmillah. Ishmillah. No, we will not let you go. Let me go.
the unfinished parts of the building, something catches his eye. A shimmering in the dark. He pans his torch across the concrete, and there it is, something humanoid. Lurking just a few steps away, its glowing eyes locked onto him like some giant predatory cat.
Yeah.
Only this thing was the size of a full-grown man, and definitely not purring. Tall, dark-skinned, and clearly not thrilled about being spotted, the creature just stares from the corner like it's sizing him up for dinner. So naturally, our guy charges straight at it. Yep, full sprint, straight at the monster, in its own domain.
I mean, if you actually saw that at night in your own, you know, you're on your own, you see that, would you run after it? I know I fucking wouldn't.
بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم.
He never catches it, obviously. Just ends up deeper in the belly of the building.
Convenient.
With nothing but shaky breath and a whole lot of regret.
شوفون بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم وشو هذا؟ له كل لمبة بس.
Yeah, you can see there, it doesn't look right, does it? It does not look right.
بسم الله بسم الله ما أدري وشو بقرب له بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم بسم الله بسم الله.
Yeah, it just looks digital. It's definitely just computer effects.
بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم بسم الله بسم الله بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم بسم الله. كان في شيء موقف أنا تهيأ لي بسم الله اللي كان هناك بنفس المكان اللي قبل شوي جاي هنا. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم أحس في أحد هنا. هذه الفتحة اللي قبل شوي جيت معها. بسم الله بسم الله. كان غريب مرة.
Just when he thought it was over, he spotted it again, glowing eyes staring from a half-built structure, still as ever. What?
Look at that, it just looks ridiculous. Next, can't be asked for that one anymore. Number 11.
One thing that most paranormal investigators agree is that ghosts are usually alone. It is far more rare to see ghosts in groups than just walking
It's fucking rare to see him at all.
around looking lost. And this next scary video might be the perfect example of that. Take a look.
Again, it's just an overlay. I mean, look at the rug. The rug is warping there. But, you know, as it's so pixelated, the quality is so bad, it kind of, it hides it until you slow it down and go frame by frame, and then you can spot it.
The lonely figure behind the door seems sad and lost. We have to wonder if it is the spirit of someone who never got home back to his loved ones. Its head is bowed, and it seems to shuffle in what appears to be a depressed state. It must be very frustrating to be.
And I mean, the you know, the size is actually off as well. If that was somebody stood that far in the doorway, that would make them about 3 foot tall. Rubbish. Number 10.
Apparently, humans aren't the only ones who love the thrill of taking their vehicles for a ride at night. Check this out. The video is as strange as you may think, as we watch a bike, perfectly packed to the side, start to steer.
I love the way they do the red arrow, as though we've, you know, please show us the arrow so we can see what's moving.
And moved on in a curved manner.
I mean, what's this little black dot up the top here? There's a mask here somewhere. Again, when you're using still, you know, locked off cameras, it's easier to hide the mask. Yeah. See, if you look around the edge of the bike here. Look here. They've done a really bad job there. That's supposed to be, you know, there's not supposed to be anything there. That's supposed to be fresh air right there. And yet it's moving. And it's covering... I mean, what is that? There you go, there's the mask. Straight line here, up round here. You can even see a straight line there where they've masked it. Oh dear.
Falls over, and the spirit seems to have given up.
Number 9. I'll tell you what, we're getting through these, aren't we? It just all seems to be the same tricks, though.
Many believe that when a child dies, their spirit remains lost in our realm. Perhaps because they have to wait for their parents to die first. Or perhaps because they were too young to be judged as either good or evil.
That's charming, isn't it?
Would that explain the scary video you're about to watch?
It's literally Flash on the top balcony.
The viewer who sent us this video mentioned that the school staff cleaned every room upstairs before heading downstairs, and none of them saw any kids at that time of night. What is clear to anyone is that whatever that shadowy child was running on the upper floor, it moved way too fast to be an ordinary human being. So if not human, what was
I mean, it's just rubbish. And it doesn't even fade into the, you know, it doesn't even fade in gradually. It's just there. It's just a bad overlay. See, and there's where the light shines through there, it should block out that light as it passes it, but it doesn't. It just disappears. Overlay. Next. Number 8.
When Amelia moved into her home, she was over the moon with it, but she knew it needed a few renovations.
Oh, please give me something hard to debunk.
One of the main culprits was a particularly rattly floorboard, but when she lifted it up to try and nail it down properly, she saw something that stopped her in her tracks.
Whoa. I noticed that there's nothing actually holding this floorboard down, so when you walk on it, it rattles a lot. So I looked underneath the floorboard to see where I could, like...
I think I've seen this before on TikTok. Ages ago.
Can you see that? That looks like something buried to me.
Yeah, some woman just finds these weird things under her floorboards.
Just so weird.
Let's see what was inside. The book seemed normal at the start, filled with old portraits. But things took a creepy turn the further I went into the book. I noticed what seemed like a very old photo of my house. This is when the pictures took an unsettling turn.
Well, that's not abnormal, is it? Somebody who's lived in that house previously could have took a picture of that house. There's nothing really unsettling about that.
The rest of the album is filled with pictures of empty rooms that have an unsettling feeling. A dark
could be pictures they took when they moved out.
Shadow appears in all of these photos.
The pictures of the empty rooms have a chilling feeling to them. And what the hell is that imposing dark shadow in all of them? All of this treasure hunting left her wanting more.
That's just because the cameras were absolute crap back then. So that's why you got the dark spots in the corners of the room, because that's where the light's not touching. It's not rocket science.
So she headed back to the fateful floorboard and had a look for some more spooky treasures. Let's just say she hit the jackpot.
Why has it got so much wax on it? So if you've already seen the other video, I found a book that was hidden under the floorboards. So I've decided to see if there was anything else under the floorboards. So this is what I found so far. There was in fact more coins. Got no idea what this is. If anyone knows what this is, let me know.
It's like an old little gas lantern thing.
Another coin. I was doing a bit of digging to the right of where the book was, and there does seem to be something else down there which looks quite interesting. Okay. It's got like wax on it. It's got liquid in it. There's another one there.
Some commenters were a bit suspicious of whatever fell over on the wall, some even accusing her of throwing it herself and palming it off as paranormal activity.
No, because the fishing wire was tied around the hook that those headphones are on. And when she pulled the fishing wire to pull the curtain back, it knocked the headphones off.
Over on the wall, some even accusing her of throwing it herself and palming it off as paranormal activity. So she posted a zoomed in version. Either those headphones were dangling on a hook in the middle of a wall, or they were floating before being dropped.
Number 7.
This girl was casually filming bugs in her room, probably expecting nothing more than some gross footage of insects. But then, things took a strange turn. Suddenly, there's an eerie, unfamiliar noise coming from behind her. She spins around, and whatever was just a normal video of bugs becomes something much more unsettling. Take a look.
Currently crawling on my wall. There's 1, 2, and 3. I really have no idea where they all came from. It's so annoying. Look at this little dude. Oh, what the oh my god. What the fuck?
Just as she's recording, an object seems to be yanked by an invisible force, like someone or something wanted her attention. Bugs might have been...
The acting was particularly bad there. Let's just see if we can find any jiggery pokery.
An object seems to be...
And I mean, what is all this? All these little dots appearing and disappearing. The image is totally still there. You've got these weird... Yeah, this is definitely another mask. And what is that straight line there? Appearing and disappearing. And down here as well. Oh, another mask. Jesus Christ.
Just as she's recording, an object seems to be yanked by an invisible force, like someone or something wanted her attention. Bugs might have been her
I think she's the one that wants the attention.
focus, but now it feels like something else is there, something that doesn't want to stay hidden.
Number 6.
Dogs and cats have a curious relationship with the paranormal. They seem to see stuff we can't, and often they are attracted to these events, as is the case with this adorable hot dog.
I chose was the Taiga Border Forest, which is located in Russia, northern Canada, and...
But did you catch that? Look behind the window, to the left of the boy's head. What is that?
Oh,
Some
really?
intruder outside? Something else? What would you do in such a situation?
That looks like someone with a monkey mask or something. Ridiculous. Number 5.
Picture this. You're working a late night on your farm when suddenly you spot something sus lurking behind the shadows. As you stare harder trying to figure out what it could be, you think it's a lost animal who probably needs help. But as you look closer, you see that it isn't an animal, but something far weirder.
Really?
Well, that escalated quickly, didn't it? The farmer had to go and call all his farmer friends after realizing it wasn't one but many weird creatures. From thinking they were dealing with a stray animal to realizing they were surrounded by a group of bizarre...
Again, the picture quality is so shit, you can't make out... Well, they do, like I said, they do it on purpose so you can't make out what it is, but it's just blokes in bloody costumes pissing about.
Humanoid figures straight out of a nightmare, with their elongated limbs, unsettling movements, and those impossibly small heads. It's safe to say this wasn't your average barnyard mystery. Could these be actual cryptids caught on camera, skulking around in the shadows? Or even scarier, a tribe full of people with a peculiar taste for, well, humans. This woman always knew there was something else sharing her home besides her dogs. They would bark towards nothingness so frantically, she thought they were intruders. But no matter how many times she went out to investigate, no one was there. One night, though, she realized that those intruders she suspected might not be quite human. Take a look.
My door just keeps opening by itself. Watch, here, look. Nobody. Nobody in this house. Nobody. Now watch. Look, let me close this door.
I'm not being funny, you've shown one room. There could be... You could hide 20 people in that house.
Watch it. 3, 2. Oh, heck no. No. Okay, God. Look. Nothing. Dogs barking and everything.
Another mask. Look down at the bottom here. You can see the floor moving away from the door frame. It looks like you can actually see a cut there. Yeah. Just down here. The frame, the skirting board there moves and the frame stays completely still. Next. Number 3.
Remember
Almost there, guys. Almost there.
when you were a kid and everyone around you had some kind of spooky legend surrounding a haunted house. All the dares for you to spend the night stuck in an abandoned house, supposedly brimming with everyone's worst nightmares incarnate. Well, this guy over on Blessed Barter's TV decided to take those dares well into adulthood. And he didn't just stay overnight. He stayed for a whole week. He did a full 7 days shacked up with the ghoulies and ghosties of an old fabled building. And it's not going to be
shacked up with the ghoulies.
a surprise to you that he had an absolutely hair-raising terrible time. To make things even worse, somehow there's a creepy old doll involved.
Isn't there always?
Just watching from the kitchen table.
A ver si enfoca esto. Lo prometo. Esto me está sobrepasando, tío. ¡Eh! ¡Otra vez no puede ser!
What was that?
Dios mío. ¿Qué cojones está ocurriendo, por Dios? Por Dios bendito de mi alma.
What was it? The wardrobe door opened? Oh, here we go. I mean, why is there a bit of the doll's hat disappearing there? And up here as well. There's bits of the kitchen side there disappearing and reappearing. So he's stood here, he's masked himself out, he's grabbed the doll by the head, that's why it's pushed inwards there, and he's just moved it with his hand. Yeah, you even saw a little bit of artifact in there from the mask as well. But again, he's got a locked off camera here, so he should be able to hide the straight lines pretty easily. But he obviously can't hide the artifact in very well. Yeah, it was going weird on the wall there as well. What happened there? There was a shadow in the mirror. Again, why is there a bit of the picture frame disappearing there? That is perfectly straight, and all of a sudden the corners disappeared. Yeah, overlay as well. Okay. I noticed something straight away here. Look at the thing dangling on the handle here. It kind of glitches out. See it? It goes from swinging to just go to stop dead. There's another mask there.
¿Estás ahí? ¡Ay! ¡Hostia! ¡Hostia, hostia! ¡Hostia!
Really?
Dios mío, lo que acaba de pasarme, Dios mío.
Yeah, it actually looks like he was pushed there. I think he was actually pushed. So he was pushed by somebody else and he's been masked out. And you can see the mask is going down the back of him here. And you can actually see a shadow. Yeah. So he's masked out here and then somebody's just pushed him in the back. And you can tell by the shadow cast by on the wall there, somebody's pushed him in the back. And you can see the door frame here moving. Busted, my friend. 2 more left. Stick with me, guys. Stick with me.
Prisons, hotels, and hospitals are some of the most haunted places on Earth. The reason is probably associated with the fact that many more people die in these places than in ordinary homes.
Oh! 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 The curtain moved! Yeah, it did. It moved. It moved. It moved. Yes, it did. It did. How did you not see that? Oh, okay.
Oh my god.
There's just somebody in there moving the curtain. God damn it. Let's just go straight to the last one, shall we? Number 1. Finally.
We all remember Chucky, the killer doll, right? Well, what if I told you there is a real animated clown doll out there waiting for everybody to turn the lights off in order to begin its demonic dances?
Again, look how bad the quality is. It's so shit.
Johnny El Succhio, the person who filmed this amazing document, does not give us any details about the origin of the video, but the video speaks for itself. This clown doll seems to have a mind of its own, even looking around trying to figure out where it is. Is that doll the disembodied spirit of someone who passed away, called momentarily into a doll's body, only to abandon that body when it realizes it came to the wrong place? You be the judge.
I'm not even going to bother debunking that last one because it's just going to be the same, isn't it? Masking. So yeah, guys, that is the scariest ghost videos of all time, apparently. And that is from the channel Sleep is Cancelled. Well, it's definitely not going to be cancelled in my house tonight because after watching that, I don't think I've got anything to worry about. So thank you to all of those that you've stuck through me through that God knows how long load of old tripe. If you like me doing these, please let me know in the comments. If you'd rather me just do kind of like normal channel debunks instead of these kind of towards the top 20 that was. Yeah, let me know. Let me know. Give me your thoughts in the comments. And my brain is just scrambled after that. I don't know what the hell I'm doing. So I'll see you again on the next one.